had to figure out how to record. So I really do miss reading with you guys. That's probably one of my favorite parts of my job. And so I was going through some picture books that I had. Now, this is an older one, but it's still really good. It is called The Magic Fish, and it's by Freya Littledale. I don't know anything else that she has read, but I do like this one. Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman. He lived with his wife in an old hut by the sea. Every day he went fishing. One day the fisherman felt something on the end of his line. He pulled and came up a big fish. Put me back in the water, said the fish. I am a magic fish. I really am a prince. Well, said the man, if you're a prince, I will put you back in the water. And he did. That night his wife asked him, why didn't you catch any fish today? I did catch a fish, said the man, but he was a magic fish. He said he really was a prince, so I let him go. Oh, silly man, said his wife. Why didn't you make a wish? You go back and find that fish. Tell him I want to wish for a pretty house. Why? Asked the man. Never mind why, said his wife. Go back and tell the fish I want a pretty house. I don't want to go, said the man. Go, said his wife. So the fisherman went back to the sea. She sounds lovely. The fisherman called, oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife begs a wish from the magic fish. What does she want? Said the magic fish. She wants a pretty house, said the man. Go home, the fish said. Now your wife has a pretty house. So the man went home, and the old hut was gone, and now there was a pretty house. This is very nice, the fisherman said to his wife. We will be happy here. We shall see, said his wife. The fisherman was happy. His wife was happy too. She was happy for 1 week. Then she said to the man, go back to the fish. Tell him I want more than a pretty house. I want to live in a castle. Why? Asked the man. Never mind why, said the woman. You just go back and tell the fish I want a castle. But I don't want to go, said the man. Go, said his wife. So the man went back to the sea. The man called, oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife begs a wish from the magic fish. Well, asked the fish, what does she want now? She wants a castle, said the man. Go home, the fish said. Now your wife has a castle. So the man went home. The pretty house was gone, and there was a castle. This is a beautiful castle, the man said to his wife. We will be happy here. We shall see, said the wife. The fisherman was happy, and his wife was too. She was happy for 2 weeks. Then she said to the fisherman, go back to that fish. Tell him I want more than a castle. Tell him I want to be queen of the land. Why? Asked the fisherman. Never mind why, said the woman. You go back and tell that fish. Tell him I want to be queen of the land. I don't want to go, said the fisherman. Go, said his wife. So the man went back to the sea. The man called, oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife begs a wish from the magic fish. Well, said the fish, what does she want this time? She wants to be queen of the land, said the man. Go home, said the fish. Now your wife is queen of the land. So the fisherman went home. His wife was in the castle. She was sitting on a throne made of gold, and she wore a dress made of gold and a crown made of gold. So the man said, now you're queen of the land. That's a fine thing to be. At least we can be happy. We shall see, said his wife. And the fisherman was happy, and his wife was too, for 3 weeks. Then she said to the fisherman, "Go back to that fish. Tell him I want to be more than queen of the land. I want to be queen of the sun and the moon and the stars." "But why?" asked the fisherman. "Never mind why. You just go back to the fish. I want to be queen of the sun and the moon and the stars." "I don't want to go," said the man. "The fish will be angry." "Go," said his wife. So the man went back to the sea, and he called, "Oh, fish in the sea, come listen to me. My wife begs a wish from the magic fish." "What is it?" said the fish. "She wants to be queen of the sun and the moon and the stars," said the fisherman. "No," said the fish. "She wants too much. She cannot be queen of the sun. She cannot be queen of the moon and the stars. Now she must go back to the old hut." So the fisherman went home. The castle was gone, the old hut was back, and his wife was inside. And there they are to this very day. So this was a folk tale, and one reason that I wanted to read it to you is that I've learned from us being quarantined and staying at home that happiness is really not found in all the stuff that you can get. I think before this, I know my daughter, she's 16, and she would go do a lot of coffee runs and, I don't know, shopping with her friends. And she noticed the other day that her bank account has gotten a lot bigger since she hasn't been spending anything or going anywhere. And I've noticed for me too that it's helped me to save, and I've learned to find things to help me be happy at home. I've done some gardening. I've cleaned out a few things in my closet. So anyway, the point is that if you keep asking for more and more and you don't learn to be content with what you have, your life will end up coming to ruin, and you never will truly be happy. So learn to be happy with where you are, what you have, and I hope that you enjoyed this story.